school there too, so I've been there kind of my whole entire life. About 3 weeks ago, I got an email from our president of the school and asked if I could meet with him and our principal the next day. And so I went in. I actually emailed my principal first, and I just said, should I be worried about this? Because I really don't meet with the two of them together. And so he called me back and kind of gave me a little bit of insight what was going on. Someone had turned in my marriage certificate to our principal, who then turned it into the Archbishop, and that they needed to discuss it with me.
It's a Catholic school.
It is a Catholic school. And so when I got into the meeting, the principal or the president pushed my marriage certificate kind of in front of me, and a copy of it, and he said, who is this? And I said, that's my wife, Victoria. And so they proceeded then to kind of give me a few options. And
which were?
They told me that I could dissolve my marriage. They told me that I could resign. They told me if it stayed kind of quiet and it didn't get into the media and I didn't let anybody know what was going on, that I could potentially keep my job for the rest of the year, but then they wouldn't renew my contract the following year. And they said that if I got too boisterous, too loud in the media, that they would have to terminate me sooner.
Okay, so they all knew you were gay. The students didn't know.
Correct.
The parents didn't know.
Correct.
You kept it quiet.
Right.
But all the other teachers knew, the principal knew, everyone knew.
Yeah, everyone, probably not everyone, but it's like anything in your, well, not your life, but
yeah.
My life.
I'm gay. Yeah.
But you let people know who you love,
right.
Who you trust. And so, yeah, the majority of the people who were there knew.
How long have you been married?
We've been married 4 years since it became.
How long have you been together?
22 years.
You've been together 22 years. And you have a little girl.
Well, she's bigger than I am. She's 12. She's almost 13.
12, all right. So, been together 22 years, been married 4 years, and they're giving you the option to dissolve your marriage or resign.
Right.
And then they said if you keep it quiet, you can stay until the end of the year. But it wasn't your choice. They are the ones who announced it, right?
Yeah, right. So when I finished that meeting and walked back to my office, and I told them I have no desire to. I'm obviously not going to dissolve my marriage. I have no desire to resign from a job that I adore, and so I guess. And a couple days later, they announced that I was on administrative paid leave and that I was banned from campus, which was obviously hurtful. But and then they released a statement the following day, basically just saying that Shelley Fitzgerald in bold had been terminated or had been placed on administrative leave because she's married to a woman. And they put it on all of their social media and sent out a press release. And
so they outed you
to the world.
So a lot of people were learning that you were gay by them doing that.
Correct.
Wow.
Yes.
Where is it right now?
So we've met a couple of times with the Archbishop. Well, we met with the Archbishop, and I gave them some terms that I would love to see changed in the contract. That he's told me there's no way we're doing this, but that we want to work together and see what happens. And so it's kind of just in limbo still.
Well, we have a surprise for you. We'll be right back.